All right. Hello and welcome. We're super excited to share with you today an opportunity to add peptides as an additional revenue stream, either to your business or to your life. Now, you're probably here for one of three reasons. You either need or you want to make extra money. You understand the importance of multiple streams of income, and or you are a dreamer who loves to take action. You have big dreams, you want freedom in your life, you want financial freedom, you want to create generational wealth, and you're looking for opportunities to be able to do that. Now, if you are any of these or a combination of, you are in the right place at the right time with the right people, because this opportunity is exploding. And I know a lot of times people will say that. So I'm going to give you the numbers to back it up. So this opportunity is in the peptide space, in the telehealth space, in the anti-aging space, and in preventative healthcare. And all of these industries are growing. So the weight loss market, of course, we know is always growing. It's always in, right? It hit 90 billion in 2023, and much of that was fueled by GLP medications like semaglutide and tirzepatide. You know them probably as Ozempic, Wegovy. Those are some of the brand names. The global anti-aging market is also exploding, as is the telehealth market. So you see all of these numbers huge already and expected to grow in massive ways. Also, preventative healthcare technologies and services is projected to reach 773 billion by 2034. And this opportunity crosses all of these industries. Peptides are really driving the conversation for much of this growth. Peptides alone are currently a $50 billion industry and projected to be worth $100 billion by 2030, with 70% of people on a peptide protocol by the year 2030. So we're seeing a new era of wellness. A new era of wellness is here, thank God, because people are taking control of their health. They're taking a proactive approach and they are looking for alternative solutions. They are done with the days of going to the doctor and doctor saying, "Oh, nope, your labs look great. See you next year." But they're still not feeling their best. People want to feel their best. They want to feel stronger. They want to live longer, active lives, and they are seeking out ways to make that happen. Peptides are a huge part of that conversation. So many of the people you know are already either buying or researching peptides, considering it for themselves. They're either using it already or they're looking into it. So whether you have a client list or you're just talking in your friend circle, they're likely peptides are part of the conversation. People are using them for weight loss, of course, but so much more than that. That is just the tip of the iceberg. This is for heart health. This is for perimenopause and menopause. This is for autoimmune support, for faster recovery, for energy, for aging backwards, for healing, and again, for longevity and health span. But not all peptides are created equal. And that's why education is so important in this space. And that's where EllieMD and this opportunity comes in. We are really focused on making longevity health accessible, affordable, and personalized for everyone. We are an education first telehealth concierge service that offers safe, quality peptides with doctor oversight, 24/7 medical support. And I love that this company also has a vision to create 1,000 millionaires over the next 5 years. This industry, again, is exploding and there is incredible opportunity here. And this is an easy platform to be able to plug into and really take advantage if you have a passion to help other people in this way. EllieMD is different because it is trusted quality and safety. So we have the highest standards for quality, purity, and safety. We have pharmaceutical grade peptides, no research grade peptides here. Everything is approved by physicians. So there are intake forms that are reviewed by licensed physicians, and only those approved for the prescriptions are able to receive the peptide protocols. If there's any contraindications or if there's a reason that it might not be safe for someone, they are not able to take, they aren't approved for the prescription. And then there is a convenient patient portal where patients can have access to ask their doctor questions along the way as it pertains to the specific protocol that they have been prescribed. So this really is the safe place for peptides. We are leading the industry. We have triple purified prescription grade peptides, again, approved by board certified doctors and personalized peptide protocols. All of peptides are auto shipped for convenience, auto shipped overnight on ice direct to your door. And again, they support fat loss, recovery, sleep, aging, hormones, and so much more. Okay. We do not use research grade peptides. Research grade are not approved for human consumption. They often have heavy metals in them. There are no standards for purity when you use research grade peptides. And that's why we are it's so important to educate people around that and make sure that they're getting high quality. Also, there's no in-office wait time. Again, this is a telehealth service. It's a platform where people are able to get their protocols in a very simple, convenient, yet way with doctor oversight. So when I'm talking about peptide protocols, we have an array of peptides available. And this is so exciting because new peptides are also being launched with our pharmacy partner often. Every single month, we have new peptides coming in. And it's really exciting because, again, this is a place where you can get these with doctor oversight and you don't need to go to the gray or black market and kind of be weary about what you're putting into your body. So, of course, we have GLPs. We have semaglutide and tirzepatide, very important for weight loss, also for heart health. And many other great benefits for GLPs, but we have other things as well, like sermorelin, tesmorelin, ipamorelin. We have sexual health peptides, peptides that help speed up recovery from injury. We have the Wolverine stack. We have the beauty peptides, which is GHKCU, great for hair, skin, and nails. Glutathione, the major antioxidant, NAD, the coenzyme, which is the father of anti-aging, and so much more. So I really encourage you to go to the website of the person who invited you to the call to check out everything that we have to offer. And if you have specific questions about any peptide, definitely reach out to them. But here you can rest assured that when you're pointing people to this service, to this platform, they are likely going to have access to whatever peptide protocol they have been researching and educating themselves on. Now, the important thing to note is that you're not prescribing, you are pointing. So we are well aware that we are not medical professionals and we are not recommending or even, we are not the prescribing physicians. We stay in our lane as a trusted advisor. We help to point to education and we let the doctors do their job. So you're really just pointing people to a platform that allows them to get, again, high quality, safe peptides with doctor oversight. The doctor handles everything from the consults to the prescriptions and the dosing, again, the monitoring and any questions about that protocol along the way. You're simply pointing them to that service. So it's really easy. How it works is you would point someone to your website. You would get a unique link. You point them to your website. They would select the peptide protocol they're interested in or that they want to use for themselves. They would complete a health assessment intake form. The doctor would review that form and then approve or deny based on their health history. Once the prescription is approved, it's sent to the pharmacy for fulfillment and then shipped directly to their door. And again, they have access to that doctor to ask questions through their portal should anything arise. Now, the great news is for every person you refer, you are able to earn a referral fee, right? So there is a recurring profit potential in this business. You can earn from 20 to 40% commission in this business based on your volume. And that really compounds easily over time or can compound quickly over time, the more that you share this platform with others. Now, just imagine in 1 year, if you're adding about 10 customers per month, or if you're referring 10 people per month to this platform, you're making about $70,000 a year just from referring to the platform. If you're adding 20 new customers, referring 20 people per year, you're making over $100,000, and 50 new customers a month, you're making over $300,000. And that is just you, if it's only you pointing. Of course, if you know other people that want an additional revenue stream, other businesses that want to add an additional revenue stream to their business as well, you can refer them to get their own link and earn from what they're doing as well. And that is where the business really starts to grow quickly and your income earning opportunity really starts to grow quickly. So if you're interested in learning more about that or you want more details about that, you can definitely ask the person that invited you to listen to this. But it's incredible, again, how fast that can compound. And with the market demand for peptides and the amount of people that are searching for this and looking for a safe doctor-led place to be able to get their own protocols, again, you'll be surprised at the opportunity and how quickly this can explode for you. So you, again, are in the right time, in the right place with the right people. We are here to support your growth in this business and give you the tools that and training that you need to succeed. We also have an incredible comp plan. So again, you're able to earn up to 40% commission on your own personal referrals, and you can grow that exponentially by inviting other people to add an additional revenue stream as well. This is only $79 to get started. So for $79, you can get your own link. You can start referring people and pointing them to this platform. And again, you are just simply the pointer. You are not the prescriber. None of that falls on you. You are literally just showing people a safe and effective place for them to be able to learn about peptides and get their own peptide protocols. Now, I want to show you some real results from real people in this business, because a lot of times people want to know, okay, but what does that really look like? What has this turned into for people? So first, I'm going to introduce Renee, and Renee is going to share. Renee's in real estate. She lives in Nebraska, and she was looking for a way to add additional revenue to her life as well. She's a former Beachbody coach, and had that built that as a big business and was looking for a way to kind of replace what she was doing there. And so I want to let her explain why she said yes to this opportunity and also what she's most excited about. So Renee, I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right, thank you. I was most excited about this just because of the fact that, I knew what it had done for me personally, and I honestly didn't know there was anything that you could even do this type of service. Like that, I was telling people about what peptides had done for me with GLPs and was researching those about how I could just get them sent home because honestly, I was getting them an hour away. I was having to drive because we live in a small town. I was having to drive, once a week, every other week to get things. And so I started researching. And when I found Ellie, and I looked and I was like, there's an opportunity around this too to talk about my story and how I could help other people. Fitness and health has been part of my life for 25 years, and just being able to, like you said, Beachbody was a huge part of my life. It produced a six-figure income for me to be able to stay home with my kids and not go and get another job and help my husband on the farm and all those things. And so when they kind of diminished that opportunity for us a couple of years ago, I took a year or two off, I was like, that's a bummer, that was a part of my life, but then I was always missing something. And when Ellie came across as a business opportunity, I had looked at many different opportunities, been pitched over the years by different coaches and different people going different directions. And I never felt the pull to any of them, to be honest. The pull that like I'm over supplements. I know peptides are supplements, but I was over your natural your natural stuff and just things that really never did anything for me. It was never moving the needle until I started looking into peptide therapy and then obviously, being able to refer that to other people and the business opportunity was really exciting for me. And so, I'm excited about the opportunity moving forward. I'm excited about having my real estate, business and this.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, if you're not in real estate it's not what it was a couple years ago where things were selling all the time. And so we have these highs and we have these lows, and things are selling and then they don't sell. And you have a period in between the listing of a house and selling of a house before you get paid because we're commission based. And so
Mhm.
this I'm really seeing an opportunity to kind of bridge those gaps for me. And be able to create not only my real estate income, but also my LA business too. So that is, and then also too, just I missed like being around other like-minded people. I really
Yes.
health conscious, people who think outside of the box are, health is important to them, trips,
Yeah.
traveling, extras, that's something that people like I desire. So being around other people that would, help me push myself was also something that I was really longing for. So
Yeah, the power in proximity, right? And being around people who have that same sort of mindset and desire to be their best selves and really grow. It's huge. And that's one of the things that I really love most about this opportunity as well. So thanks for sharing, Renee. That's super insightful. I want to share a few more stories from people and also results that they've seen in the business, just to give you an idea of what can really happen and also how quickly this can grow. So my name's Beth Vasquez. I live here in Miami, Florida. I'm a boy mom. I am a founder. I also have a business that teaches moms how to start kids clubs, kids fitness clubs in their community. And I've been doing that with my kids for the past 9 years. And I decided to add peptides because I'm with you, Renee. Like, supplements aren't working anymore, especially once you get to a certain stage in life. I think people are looking for real answers and they want real results and real change. And I was definitely hearing that conversation among many of the moms that I serve and in my circles. And so I was looking for that as well. Also, my husband has a heart condition and his cardiologist recommended GLP-1s for his heart, for heart health. And I was actually taken back a little bit. I didn't understand. I was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. But when I started doing the research, I found so much about heart health that it really drove me just down a rabbit hole that's been so fascinating and has helped so many people. So I actually jumped into this business to get my husband's medication, his GLP, and then I saw there was a business opportunity and I loved it. So I earned $1,500 in my first month and I hit director in the company, which is a sweet spot in the comp plan, in 60 days. And that comes with a $500 monthly bonus. So again, this is not guaranteeing results for anyone. It's just kind of saying what's possible when you start sharing this business. This is another mom who's a CRNA. In her first month, which was May of last year, May of 2025, she earned about $1,000. And then in January of 2026, which was 6 months later, she was making over $13,000. So again, this is not guaranteed income. This is not, saying that this is what will happen to you. It's just showing you this is a real person. This is a mom. She works in a hospital, and this was her journey. This was what she was able to do with the business. Another mom, Vanessa, she's actually a stay-at-home mom. Vanessa had no business experience at all. She was a stay-at-home mom, newly single. She started the business in September 2024. And 1 year later, she was able to pay her own rent plus her car after 23 years of being a stay-at-home mom and not having any of her own income, right? So for her, this created stability and confidence and really allowed her to have that more independent life. And then Heather is a hair salon owner. Heather made $7,500 in her first 90 days. And then 18 months into the business, she made half of her husband's detective salary just in 90 days. So again, these are not income guarantees. It's just a picture of what can happen when you really take hold of this business opportunity and run with it. Blair is a network marketing mogul. She's been in network marketing for years. And Blair actually built this business to $2 million per month in just a year. So she has built an incredible, huge, life-changing business for herself and for her family and for so many people that she's helping along the way. And again, the vision for this company, the vision from the founder is to create 1,000 millionaires in 5 years. And I believe this industry and this market size really has the potential to be able to do that. And so if this is something you're looking for, if you're really looking for a significant opportunity, or even if you just want an extra $500 a month, right? This can be an incredible opportunity for you to really help people feel strong, get over feeling tired and sick and stuck. This really could be the breakthrough that you bring to a lot of people and to yourself. So if you're interested, if you're ready to jump in, get back with the person that invited you to listen. They can help you get all set up with your affiliate link and help you get started with the training so that you can soar with us. I hope to talk to you soon.